Hello, Pacesetter friends. This is week 6, distance learning for May 4th through May 10th. Getting close to the end of the school year, can't believe it. So here is your video to tell you what you need to do this week. First of all, I want to give a shout out to our challenge rockstar, the only one who completed the challenge for this week, Chloe. Woo, Chloe! Also, wanted to give a shout out to the cores that had the most students on our Google Meets call this week. Tuesday, we had call with all of the Pacesetter teachers. And Core 3 had the most students. I think they had something like 9 students or 10 students. So good job. Still kind of a small amount of kids. So let's see if we can get tons of kids on the call this week. We are combining cores this week. I'll talk about that in a second. But also a shout out to our Thursday Google Meets call. Most students was Core 1. And we had a special guest on our call that day. It was Frau Templeton. Some of you have her for German, and some of you just know her because she's the teacher in the classroom next door to ours. So she was pretty awesome. We were really excited and happy to have her on the call. All right, Flipgrid. Google Meets phone calls this week are going to be, we've got calls on Tuesday, May 5th. We're going to combine cores to see if we can get some more people on the call at once and give you all a chance to see some of your friends. Core 1 and Core 2, we're going to meet with you on Tuesday, May 5th with all the Pacesetter teachers at 1 p.m. And Cores 3 and Core 4, we're going to meet with all of you at 1:30 p.m. with all the Pacesetter teachers. Make sure you come. We want to see you. We miss you. So let your friends know, and we'll do a shout out to the cores that have the most students on the call. I will put the link and the nickname in Google Classroom probably Tuesday morning, so check for it there. Flipgrid this week. It's almost summer. School's almost done. Holy smokes, I can't believe it. Tell me what you love about summer on your Flipgrid. Click here to record your Flipgrid. Remember, if you haven't had your parents fill out the permission slip, make sure you do that by clicking here on this form. Remember, Flipgrids are optional, but we love to have them because I like to see your faces and hear your voices. Lesson 1, I can create a box plot. Last week we did dot plots and histograms. So this week we are going to learn about box plots. First of all, I need you to complete the needs form. Click here to tell me if there's anything that you need from me or need help with. Number 2, you're going to watch this video down here, and then you are going to either print off this information or this worksheet here for box plots day 1 and take notes on the page as you go along. Or if you don't have a printer or don't want to print, that's fine too. You can just get a regular sheet of paper and take notes with me as you watch the video. Box plots can be a little bit confusing because they're new, so definitely pay close attention to the video and take notes. And then you're going to complete the box plot assignment in Google Classroom. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to Google Classroom. Whoops. Right here. And it's going to be under classwork. It will be pink. Right now it's gray because it hasn't been assigned yet. So you're going to look at the assignment here. So I've created a Google Doc with a bunch of math quiz scores, and I want you to create a box plot to reflect the scores. Please, please, please read the directions before and after you do the assignment. I had a lot of assignments I had to return last week because people weren't reading directions carefully. So first you're going to arrange the scores on the Google Doc in order from least to greatest. So you'll come down here, you'll open this Google Doc box plot Google Doc box plot math scores, and there's a list of math scores. You're going to put them in order from least to greatest. You're going to find the minimum, maximum, median, and upper and lower quartiles. Put those in the Google Doc. So let me show you. I'm going to open this. Course 3 and 4 is a little different. I don't have as many data pieces on theirs, but this is kind of the idea here. So you're going to take these numbers, put them in order from least to greatest, figure out the minimum, and then type that answer here. Figure out the maximum, type that answer here. Figure out the median or middle score, type that answer here. Type your lower quartile here and your upper quartile here. Then you're going to draw on a piece of paper your box plot, ensuring that you label everything. So let me go back to the directions where it says that. Take a picture of your box plot. It must have a title at the top of your graph telling us what this information is. Math scores from Miss Duhan's class, whatever you want the title to be, it needs to tell us what the information is about. You need to have a numbered number line and a box and whisker drawn with the minimum, lower quartile, medium, upper quartile, and maximum values clearly and correctly marked on your number line with the box and whisker drawn above it. Be neat, take good quality photos. Had a lot of photos last week uploaded that were very, very difficult to read. Make sure you are in focus when you take the picture. Take the picture of just the paper. I don't want to see like your face like this above it, because then that means you're not zoomed in well enough that I can read it. A lot of you are doing this in pencil, which is fine, but if you do it in pencil, definitely go over it with a pen or a marker, a thin tipped marker, so that I can actually read it, because the pencil sometimes is too light on the photo. So again, if you don't do it correctly, I will return it. I have uploaded the box plot day 1 video here because I think some of you are doing Google Classroom assignments without looking at the videos and the slideshow that I'm putting together for you. And how are you going to do the assignments if you don't learn the lessons first? So that's the assignment for day 1. Lesson 2, I can read a box plot. So you're going to watch these 2 videos down here. I've included the worksheet here. You can either print it off or just take notes separately on a piece of blank paper while you're watching the videos, and then you're going to complete the Digits 15-4 homework. Hopefully the link will be in Google Classroom. For some reason it's not syncing for me, but hopefully by Monday it will sync up and you'll see it there. Lesson 3, I can determine the best way to display numerical data. So you're going to log into Study Island and complete the graphing data assignment. So you will click here to go to Study Island, type in your email address and password. Some of the passwords aren't working, so if yours doesn't work after you've typed it carefully a couple times, try ABC as your password. On the left, if you still can't get in, send me an email. On the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to click on My Classes. Then under 2020 core, whatever your core number is, 6th grade math, click View Assignments. Then click the Start arrow next to Graphing Data. Click on Graphing Data, and then you need to complete the 10 questions either in practice mode or game mode. And y'all need to score at least a 60%. A lot of you are going through the study islands and getting 0 or 20 or 10%. That's not okay. And I can see how long you're spending on the study island. If you're only spending 5 minutes doing those 10 questions, that tells me you're just clickety-clicking through and not trying them. So you need to have at least a 60%. If you don't score 60%, you're going to have to do it over again. And also, if you don't score 60%, I'm not going to count it as being done for the week. So it will be a missing assignment. All right, lesson 4 is Study Island again. This time you're doing the interpreting data assignment. Okay, interpreting data. So same directions to log in and find the assignment, same expectations for scoring at least a 60%. Because guys, that's a D. So you should be able to score much higher than that, but that's my minimum that I'm going to take. And like I said, I can see how much time you're spending on this assignment. So if you're only spending a couple minutes, that tells me that you're not actually doing the work. And so I'm not giving you credit for that. You need to at least score 60%. So do the assignment over if you don't get that score. Lesson 5. This is your air practice number 9 for the week. Again, you can either print this out or just do it on a scrap piece of paper. You can either, or you may use a calculator for this assignment. It's kind of a recap of geometry. And then you need to watch this video to check your score, check your work, and then click on the Google form here to submit your score. Now, I also would like you to understand that I can see who has opened this document. And what I'm noticing is some of you who are completing the Google form here and telling me that you scored an 80% on your air practice number 9 have never even actually opened the air practice number 9. So that tells me you're not doing this work. You're just going in and submitting some random score into the Google form, and that's not okay. You need to do the air practice, check your answers with the video, and then submit your score to me. So I'm just putting that out there that I can see who has gone into this document and who has not. And I'm seeing people who have not even opened it giving me scores. Again, not okay. Stop it. All right, last thing here on my presentation is your checklist of things you need to have done for the week. Flipgrid, of course, is optional. Google form is not optional. Please do that every single week. You've got your box plot assignment, digits assignment, 2 study islands, and your air practice 9. I did not do a challenge this week because every week that I've done it, only one person has done it. So I'm not doing that anymore. It takes me time to put together a challenge. And if no one's going to do it, I'm not going to bother. So that's the assignments for the week. Let's finish the year strong. We just have a few more weeks, friends. Don't give up. You got this. You can do it. High five, says the little kitty. So email me if you have any questions, and have a great week.